Hello, Dave here, that Foreign Bloke in Udon Thailand. And we're not at the farm at the moment, we're at the house, as you can see. We've just popped by to do a few errands and what have you. Sunday, the 10th of March. Looks like one of my dogs is pregnant, which is not a good sign. The other one's been operated because both of them have been pregnant in the past, and both of them have lost their puppies and been seriously sick. Looking very dry and very brown here, by the way. And the house is in need of some loving care. This girl, she's had an operation, so she's very fat because she can't get pregnant. She has hormone problems. But the other one, who's there sniffing at the car, is Lamyai, and she looks very pregnant to me. And I think this boy is the culprit. Cafe, naughty boy, Cafe. Cafe. Yeah, are you the naughty boy who done it? Yeah, it's very dry and very brown. Yeah, looks like this grass has not been watered for a long time. Our pump is knackered here, which is why I think it looks so brown, because Guy, who normally takes care of the house, our housekeeper, she comes a couple of times a week, would water with the water from the well if we've got any, but the pump's died of death. It's yeah, there's so much things that need taking care of. Which is why I mentioned in the last video that we may well be going to live at the house here next winter when we come back, and try and take care of things a bit. Minyan Cafe, how. It's full of beans. It's cafe. We came to get rice for the dogs because we need to mill a couple of sacks of dog rice, because 4 dogs at the farm and they eat like elephants. We're going to go up to the market, which is just there. Right, here we are at Mary Pin, but we came and parked where we don't normally because it was very busy at the front. So we're going to go to the Tuk Yang first and then into the market, find some dinner. Come to the Tuk Yang, I bought some, oh no, they doubted. I bought a plate because I broke a plate like that, big plate, the other day. So yeah, Tuk Yang. I've got a few things for my dinner, so I won't starve to that. I actually haven't been eating very much the last 2-3 days because I haven't been feeling well, but I'm hungry now again, so let's hope that's a good sign. Good Monday morning to you. I'm out with the dogs this morning. Still tired, not feeling great, and that bloody cockerel woke me up this morning. Second day in a row. We're going to try and catch him and take him to Joe's sister's farm now, I think, if we can catch him. It's a pain in the ass because he lives up here, but he comes down to the house with his lady friend, and they make a mess everywhere, and I don't like chickens. But anyway, that's another story. Yeah, last night we went up to the house, as you saw, or yesterday evening, and did what we were doing. Got the rice for the dogs, took it and to have it milled. And as you could see, there's a lot that needs sorting out there outside, but inside there's a lot that needs sorting out. And we've kind of just left it be. So Joe's niece lives there, she takes care of the dogs that are there. But the house is just, you know, nobody's taking care of the house as such. When you go inside, it's all a bit of a mess, and you know, she does her best, but she's not the best at keeping it ordered. So I think we're going to have to be living there for a while and trying to get it organised, and coming out to the farm during the day. That's the plan anyway for next winter, so we'll see how we do that. But as for now, we're here, we're on the farm. It's another week. This week and next week are full weeks, and then we're into some short weeks, which I like, and especially April, May and into early June. We have quite a few short weeks with holidays and things in Sweden. We don't get many holidays, but we do around that time, those couple of months. We get quite a few weeks. We've got Ascension Day, and we have 1st of May, and we have the Swedish National Day on the 6th of June and stuff. So if they fall right, you can have a couple of days off, you know, or a long weekend or whatever. So I'm looking forward to some shorter weeks. These dogs are barking at cows here. I usually come up here and let them run in this field next to ours, and today somebody's got cows in the field, so they're a bit unsure, especially Tongdam. He's like barking at the cows, but they run around here normally, and I wait here under the shade of this rickety roof. Yeah, so anyway, lots of things to think about for later on in the year when we come back, more than now, because we're not going to get much done now in the next 3 months. Hey, Tongdam! 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 Come on, eat! Alright, well, I think now he's found the water, he's not going to be easy to get out from there for every single time we go out. Now it's hot season, because Bangkok house, they do like water, but strangely enough, Mulwan's afraid of the water. She's not very keen at all. But our other two at the house that you may have seen yesterday, they like water. They've got a big cement mixing, like a bathtub thing that you mix cement in concrete, and they're always in that wallowing. So Bangkok, yeah. So nice for him to have a swim, because it's hot already, and it's only getting hotter. I just come down to have a look to see how the pumpkins are getting on, and yeah, fruit. Pumpkins are pumpkining. These ones along here don't seem to be very healthy in the leaves, but they're fruit. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, good morning. Tuesday morning. A little bit cooler today, so hopefully it'll stay that way. I have a bit of a problem I was going to tell you about. My UK passport application, I had to send a form for them to debit a card for the fee in the UK. And I ummed and ahed which card I should use, and because of addresses that I needed to put on these forms and whatever, I thought the best thing is I use my Bangkok bank card. But I did that really against my better judgment, because my Bangkok bank card and the one before it are notoriously unreliable, i.e. you can, even here in Thailand, it's so weird, I can use it in Sweden time after time and it'll work, come to use it in Thailand and it doesn't work. Anyway, I decided to fill those card details on the form I sent to the UK, and yesterday evening, or last night rather, I got an email to say they couldn't debit my card. I got onto Bangkok Bank. Apparently my card's been stopped, so they were going to reactivate it and stuff, but I need to ring the UK now this afternoon. I'm hoping it's not going to delay things, but we shall have to see. What I'm hoping for is they'll say, can you give us a different card, and I can give them the details over the phone. They do it on the spot and it gets debited, and Bob's your uncle. But you know, it's a bit of a pain, and I'm hoping it's not going to delay things, because I do have a plan as to when I'm hoping my passport will be back so I can go and fetch it. So yeah, we'll have to see about that, but that was a setback that I was really not I was kind of half expecting it but not wanting, so we'll just have to see. But a word of warning, be wary of your Thai cards, because they're so unreliable. Yeah, I should just add, I don't use it very often actually in Thailand. I tend to pay more often than not with QR code, you know, with mobile banking, pretty much everywhere I go. Food, restaurants, the shop up the village, everywhere. Even macro I pay by QR code. I only really use that card when I go to Big C or Lotus, and occasionally I take out some money from the ATM, but I don't take out cash very often because, like I say, QR payments now, you can pay everywhere with them. So I haven't noticed that the card wasn't working. I used it last week in Big C and it worked. So I think they probably stopped it when the UK Passport Authority tried to debit it, and they thought, oh, this is strange, somebody's trying to debit it from abroad. I don't know, but anyway. Okay, lunchtime Tuesday. Joe went off this morning at 7 o'clock to Phuoc with friends in the village to pick Pak Wan. So I'm going to go and check on the ducks. Right, I've just fed these ones, fed the babies down there. So all the happy ducks. These are babies too, but they're the big babies. They look like adults almost now. Okay, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. My passport problem, I got resolved very easily. I rang them this morning, or rather, I rang them just now, which was just after 8 o'clock in the UK, and gave her the reference, and she told me that the card wouldn't work, my Bangkok bank card, and I said, can I pay with a different card? Yes, I can take it right now, she said. So gave her the number. 30 seconds later, all good. Got a confirmation in my phone from that particular bank's app that the payment had gone through. So she said she'd mark it up and they'd carry on issuing my passport. So hopefully, fingers crossed, still on schedule for my plans. We shall see, but I'll let you know more about them later in the next video probably. A good Thursday morning, Thursday the 14th I think it is already of March. Yeah, 14th of March. Haven't filmed much this week, haven't done much this week, haven't been feeling very good, but I'm out with the dogs now this morning, and it's a very hot morning. It's going to be a hot day today. I mean, it is the hot season, but it's hotter than it's been for a while, I think, in the morning. So yeah, get used to that. Still not long to go now, and it would be Easter, so there's a bit of a break in store for us then. I'll tell you more about that next week. One thing I can tell you about, I finally managed to get my YouTube stroke Google AdSense tax things in order this week. They've been in order for for years. It's not like I make any money out of YouTube. I make approximately well, up until now I've been making less than $100 US per year, and it takes me sort of 7 or 8 months before I get a payment. So even, you know, I might get 2 payments one year of roughly 70 USD, and then the next year I'm lucky if I make a payment, get a payment, because it depends where it falls. But they suddenly decided they needed more information on my tax residency. I don't know whether it's because I'm always in Thailand and I'm registered for tax in Sweden. So they started mithering me in November. I kept sending papers and they kept rejecting them. Eventually, at the beginning of January, I sent in an application for a paper from the tax office. I got an email back saying it would be 3 to 5 weeks. After about 8 weeks, I still hadn't received anything, so I called them. They said, oh yeah, it's in the system, it'll be done. Anyway, the next day I got it, put that into Google, and it was accepted within about 3 hours. So now they're happy that I'm registered for tax in Sweden. So that should be the end of those problems. But it was taking me months to get that sorted, and it's just such a nightmare because nothing's changed. It's just the fact that they decided suddenly that they wanted it after all this time. Anyway, that's done, so that's another thing to not worry about. Good morning. It's Friday, and it is very hot, as you can imagine. Why I've got a hat on. final day of the week work-wise. So I haven't shown you much this week, unfortunately, but that's just how it's been. Okay, this exciting Friday morning, I'm trying to defrost my freezer, or rather the dog food freezer. We have the fridge freezer now, of course, so we keep our food in the freezer part of the fridge freezer, but the dog freezer, i.e. the chest freezer, all of those bags in there I can't get out. They're all frozen solid to the side and the bottom of the freezer. It's all dog food. That's dog food as well. I've taken out some dog food to defrost to prepare later. I wasn't planning on going grocery shopping this weekend because we have, as I say, plenty of dog food, just frozen solid. So that's the job at the moment. Just been doing some chores around the house. Not anything really I need to show you, but I thought I'd tell you about my freezer while I was at it. It's a hot one. There is, however, a nice breeze out here, so come out and enjoy that for a minute. It's hot though, even in the breeze, but the breeze is nice when you come out. Saturday afternoon. I haven't shown you anything much because we haven't done anything again, or rather I haven't. Just not feeling like it at all at the minute. But we're down at Do Home. I did start to do a little bit of a job of running electric across to the dock shed after we took down the main big electric. I just wanted to run a small cable, basically the cable that I took down that used to go to the tunnel above, because I had second thoughts about what I was going to do there. So want to get one or two bits. When I'll do it I don't know, but we'll see. It's very hot at the minute as well. Got a few things. Now Joe's going to get some meatballs or something. And Joe's got fish balls, steamed fish balls with all sorts of things. I decided not to bother having anything at the minute, don't feel like it. Right, we stopped round to have a look for another thing now. We were here and bought one not so long ago, but I gave it to the dogs. So all sorts. We got some roofing grasses as well. Joe's going to build a bit of a thing to sit up by the pool with the ducks. Right, let's move on. Monkey nut for the monkey. Another roadside snack. Yum 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 yum. Right, as you may or may not have noticed, we swung into a Big C super centre. This one is not the one we normally come to. This is out at Nadi. There's a Lotus here, there's a Big C, and it's not far from the new Macro. And none of them are any good, which is why we don't come to them normally. But we were passing this one because the place where we went to buy the Tieng Na is further out past here. So we decided we might as well just call in on the way back. So that's what we're doing. Up the roly-poly without falling down. Oh yeah, this is it, Big C. It's all a bit run down and all a bit not very busy ever. But and they don't have much of a selection compared to the main Big C, but as I said, we were passing. As you can see, it has a pretty sorry selection as far as dairy and what have you is concerned. It's just the way it is. Well, upstairs was a bit underwhelming, but we got a few bits. Joe's come down here now looking in this fashion place, so I'm just having a quick look around, see if I can find anything exciting. Not that I'm likely to, but you never know. Right, too young. Joe's found some things. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with this electrical job, the things that I bought today and why I bought them and what have you. As you know, we took down the electric that went to the pole that was wonky because it was teed off over there, and I didn't want that sort of job anymore. The reason why it was teed off like that and it was done like that was we didn't have the house first. We had nothing here, so the electric came here first and then it teed off back there to the house when we built it. Anyway, it was all falling down and it was getting pulled down by bamboos here and whatever, so I decided to take it down. And obviously because there was no electric here, I didn't need it going to the tunnel of love. Now this cable I'm going to use, basically I'm going to connect up again to here, but not using the post that I'm waiting to fall over. I have now mounted the box. I bought a new daylight dawn dusk sensor there. Mounted the box on this old water tower, and basically I'm going to do a couple of sockets here so that the one set of sockets runs off the daylight sensor, so all the lamps that I need will go into that. And the reason why they're on sockets is I can just pull them out if we have a lot of insects, meng mao. We can pull out the ones for the ducks in the shed and just have the fish lamp for the time being. But that's what I'm doing, so yeah, I'll show you when it's all done. Jo was complaining that the water wasn't very powerful when she was filling water for the ducks over there, and I'm busy doing this job, and I was just walking past the bamboos and I spotted that. Now why that would have gone out, I've no idea, unless it's just because it's so hot and they, you know, it is exposed, that corner. I've no idea, but it's come loose anyway, so I'm going to have to, I've turned it off. Luckily there's a stop valve just not far from there for that. That's the same stretch that I repaired in the last video, I think it was, or possibly the week before. But yeah, when I had the snake. Anyway, yeah, that's another job to do. Okay, so far so good. Connected all the sockets and what have you, connected up that thing. Now I've got this wire to run all the way back to the house, and I've also got to connect that loose wire to that wire there, which is going to the buffalo shed, which goes to this here, which you can take it out and then it would leave just the pink one in, which is the fish light, as and when we have meng mao, the flying termites, which only last about half an hour, but it's good to have all the light focused in one place for them then. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day for that. I'm cramping up really bad now, and I haven't been feeling well for days, as I keep mentioning probably, but yeah, that's it for today. I will go and have a drink of water and chill out for a bit. Alright, good morning, Sunday 17th of March. It's a hot one again. I'm hoping to get finished on my electrical job that I was doing yesterday, but we shall see on how the weather is. I've just brought my dogs out for a morning swim. Show your tongue down in a minute. Swims like a fish. And yeah, I need to get this video edited and uploaded and whatever you said for tonight, but we shall see how we get on with that. But as I say, very hot, very kind of muggy, and oh, it's very draining. Wet dog. Okay, we were going to do some jobs, but I decided I wanted some bread from Yamazaki, so we come to Central Plaza, but I didn't park in the multi-story car park where you have to go round and round and round and round and pretty much to the top. Parked out on the street just outside it. I got a couple of things from this other place called Bread Talk as well. They seem to have some nice pastries, so I got a couple of them. So yeah, all's good. Actually, my appetite's not been good at all lately. I've no real hunger for food, and I just want to eat rubbish. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't been feeling good. But where it is. Well, that was a very quick visit to Central, but I got my bread, so that's what I came for. Right, next stop. Okay, well, the next stop is back here at the farm. Bit of a long way to go just to buy some bread, but not to worry. Well, I say it's a lot of hassle. It's actually worth it. It's very nice bread. And yeah, cheers. But seriously though, that's going to be it for this one. I do need to get it edited and uploaded and whatever if I'm going to get it out on time. And I do still intend to do some jobs up here with the electrics. So thanks a lot for watching as always. I know this video hasn't been up to much this week, or certainly it doesn't feel like it because I just haven't felt like it. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm afraid, you know, there hasn't been much happening and I haven't been feeling well. So I've shown you what little there has been to be shown, and that's about it. But hopefully next week will be a bit better. As I say, thanks a lot to everybody for watching. Thanks to those supporters who support me through a membership or buying me a coffee. And please give us a like, a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. That's it. Thanks a lot. Bye for now. Catch you soon again.